All right, we are back, and we are back because we finally got the call up to the major leagues. It is time. It only took us, I believe, until June 1st, but let's just go through here. I was hoping I could look at my AAA stats, can I not? That seems a little weird. Basically, it's about a 275 average. I had 10 or 11 home runs. I think I had 11. Yeah, just really. It started out rough. I think I got down to like a 190 average, and then I went on a streak. Fortunately, it was still early in the season. I think I had 2 series where and these are 5 or 6 game series where I batted like 600 or something in a row. I think it was like, I don't know, like 18 for 25 or give or take, something around there. Something crazy like that, 2 series in a row, and it took my 190 average up to 270, and I wavered here, there, never got over 280, but never dropped below 260 again. Other than maybe, I do think I did get down in 250s a couple times, but for the most part, I was right around 270 the rest of the time. Let's see. Stats by count, scouting report, career stats. Oh, here we go. So 271, 60 hits, 33 runs, 14 doubles, 2 triples, 11 home runs, 35 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, 57 strikeouts. I was swinging a lot, so. But yeah. 2 of a pitch, 12 outfield assists. It seemed like a lot more than that, but in 1 error. Compared to my low 240 average and 5 home runs in far more at bats. So yeah, I was starting to figure out AAA a bit, but getting call up. Always. Doesn't matter what difficulty I play this on. The first few series in the majors is always bad for me. I typically get a hit in my first couple of bats, and then it'll be a lot of strikeouts, dribble outs, pop outs, and then I'll start to figure it out. But let's see if we can avoid that this time. So let's get started. We're not going to be streaming too long. I just want to stream at least 1 series. I am technically supposed to be working right now, so I'll take my early lunch and do this now. They got me batting number 2. Alright, let's go. And we're starting against the Orioles.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schomburg. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step 1, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Runner and scoring.
Oh, I wanted just to verify. I haven't changed it at all, but just wanted to show you, we're still sitting on legend difficulty. It's always been. I always play on legend. I don't change it, but just for verification. So yeah, so the big strategy in the major leagues is I got to basically unlearn everything I was doing in the minors, which is swinging out of my shoes at almost everything. Especially on legend difficulty, I got to force the walks. I got to make pitches, and I'll go through plenty of stretches where I got to make a concerted effort not to do that. So anyway, let's get started. So we got our first at bat here.
Position, no outs. Johnson now at the plate, looking for his first big league hit right here. 1-0. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds.
Shame.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Just missed. McClanahan with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Way inside.
3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now take a walk.
Apart right there, 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Here comes a pitch, and that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Popped up.
How do you pop something up at your feet?
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's Juan Yepes. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Henderson over to second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Oh, 1,000 OBP. So
1 out, bases empty.
you got to strike this time. I'm curious though, was that ball I took, the 4th ball, was that actually? It was a little low.
Late on that fastball.
Yeah, it was a ball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 1.
I got to get used to the high speeds again. Not a lot of guys in the minors had
Left on the
fastballs.
ground to second. Slings to first, and 2 away now.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And into the box for Baltimore.
There's a lot of 95, 96 being the top, I would see. A few guys would reach 100, but most of them were, it was like 89 to 94 for their fastball. So I got to get used to a lot of 97s to 100s in the majors. But ground out and a walk, no strikeouts yet.
Center field. Johnson under it.
First play.
He's got it. And that is the inning. Offense held in check there.
Just get your feet wet. Nothing too complicated.
It's the Orioles 1 and the
You get some hits,
Astros
though.
nothing. 2 out, space is empty. Johnson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2024. Swings through that. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
1 strike. Ball, no.
Just missed. inside. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
I knew it was going to go low, and I decided to anchor high. I just had a feeling.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that two-out
I'll
walk,
take 2 walks though
over in
in my
first base
first
is going
game.
to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a
try
ball
steal?
down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
It would have been a stolen base.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. This to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is that. One left for Houston, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
We got Vladimir Guerrero on the Orioles now, huh?
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here.
Not even close to the ball.
His 17th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall.
Not
his top
even.
hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Now, we will not be a career Astro.
And that one is lifted in the air. Johnson gets under it. And a quick
I
out,
will
number
probably
1.
look to
Really
move.
nice job to get your first out of the
I have a
ball
list of teams that I would like to
And at
eventually
first,
go to after
Johnson up next for the Astros.
And there's one thing on his
my
mind
team
this
control
at-bat,
is up.
getting that first hit at the big league level.
which I still got 6 more years. This won't count as a year of team control. So
well, it's critical right
we'll see if I actually make it. I usually get about 3 or 4 years done, but we're almost 2 years in. We're about a year and a half in the game's new. So, you know, I'll have a stretch. I mean, a few stretches where I probably won't touch this game for months. But, you know, I'll always pick it back up again. Oh, God, that was a hanger. Especially during dead times.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So up next, Colton Cowser.